hair is sticking up. We're in our jammies today. Very professional. We're coming at you. It's pajama day here at Emma's Communications.
And there's a reason. I wrote down the reason. It is in honor of World Sleep Day. And we're doing this for Franciscan Health. Why does it look dark? Does it look dark to you? Looks a little dark to me. Okay.
I don't think so.
Anyway, Franciscan Health encourages you to stop waiting and start sleeping. Visit franciscanhealth.org/sleep to learn how you too can start sleeping better with help from Franciscan Health.
Yeah. They have
they
like sleep studies, right? Like if you're not sleeping well.
I think that's what they do.
I just don't sleep well because I get hot flashes all night long.
Hi, Rob.
Hi, Rob. We're in our jammies.
Is that because of coronavirus you get the hot flashes?
No, it's menopause.
No.
The menopause
I was kind of
when I walk into the room.
I was kind of expecting something, I don't know.
Yeah, no. I had to buy this yesterday at like JCPenney for like $12 because I don't have like real jammies. My husband can attest. I wear like t-shirts and underwear today.
I have real jammies.
I don't have real jammies.
I don't actually wear them. I just have them for lounging. I don't sleep in them, but I do possess them.
I have like sweatpants and t-shirts.
Anyway, so I guess we gotta talk about this coronavirus crap because everybody is freaking panicking.
People are mad at me. Yesterday I got so many emails. So many emails from people who are mad that I was not panicking enough yesterday. And I was downplaying.
You need to panic harder.
So I need to probably panic harder. Or not. But yeah, I didn't panic enough for people. Yesterday.
Well, listen. Now I am on board with closures and containment and stopping the spread. I get it. I understand it. I understand why that's important and why that helps and why that is what we need to do to make sure that our healthcare systems don't get overloaded. What I am not down with is all the crazy people out there hoarding crap and buying out grocery stores and being selfish jerkwads who don't realize that if other people can't have access to basic necessities, they will get sick and then infect you, the hoarder.
Okay.
So just stop it.
I understand the premise of the closures, but this is government we're talking about. And I think sometimes they do things and they don't actually have a plan. So, like my daughter's school's canceled.
Yeah,
Okay.
Indiana school is pretty much...
And they're like, we're canceled until April 6th. No, you're not. You're canceled for the rest of the year. So let's just all call your BS on it now, and let's all get real, because schools are not going to open back up, you guys.
I don't know. I feel like if they can
Really?
get this under control and the weather warms up and this virus is in fact weather sensitive, then we'll be back up and running by the summer.
If you read, because listen, there is so much data out there, and that's the problem, is that people are inundating me with, it's like, I read this article on a Vox. Okay, all right. If you read the data all over the place, where everybody, because no one has their data right, you know, and it's all over the place. Some people are saying there's an incubation period of 37 days. There's an incubation period of 20 days. It's all over the place,
It's all
right?
over the place.
So if it's 37 days, it's not going to be enough time. That's not
For the closures, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, if they're assuming that that's the...
If it's 37
if that's the
days,
case.
then it's not enough time. So they're going to have to close schools for way longer than April 6th. So they're going to be out for the rest of the year.
My kids is April 13th.
Okay.
Already.
So that's,
like, they're already saying that.
yeah, I think ours is April 6th. That's when they were supposed to come back. So the point is that we're probably going to go to the end of the year. This is just my personal opinion. I mean, because I'm sure I'm going to get emails because everybody's pissed off anyway. But
I disagree with you.
That's fine. But if it's, you can email me. Send me an email at chicks@wibc.com. So anyways, if it's the end of the year, which, you know, it probably will be, because the government, it's not like the government's ever right about anything. It'll probably be the end of the year, and kids won't go back to school. Listen, people will email me because they'll be like, you're so selfish. I think about kids who are graduating this year, kids who are, these are like seniors. What about seniors? How are they going to handle that? Because, most kids graduate and they have these big ceremonies and stuff. How do you do that? I guess you don't do it. I guess the kids who are supposed to graduate, they're not going to They're not going to graduate. I guess they'll graduate, but they'll do it via phone, like via
It's
Skype.
going to be a Skype ceremony.
It's going to be Skype.
It sucks for all kinds of reasons.
So many reasons.
And
But
not even just those, but the fact that people are going to be out of work and
they're going to lose their jobs.
They're going to lose everything.
I know.
Because this is killing so much of the economy.
Yeah, and they're talking about like paid family or paid leave and all that kind of stuff. Small businesses can't take on that burden. They can't handle that. They can't pay people when they're not making money because people are not working. And so people are going to lose their jobs.
They already have. I mean, if you think about everything in sports, which has been shut down now for the rest of the season, like just even the people that work in the arenas and all that stuff, they're laid off, right?
Yeah.
I mean, the airlines, like nobody's working at the airlines.
And the cruise ships, oh my God, that industry is going to tank. So there's so many people that are affected by this, and there's so many businesses and so many industries that are just going to bankrupt over this. And I guess just from a mom perspective, yesterday I was angry. I'm allowed to be angry for a day. I think everybody's allowed to be angry personally about something that how it affects them. I think we're all allowed that, right?
Yeah.
Are we allowed a day to be irritated?
You can have as much days as you want.
Well, that was my day yesterday. I was allowed to be angry. So sorry about being angry for a day, but my daughter made state in swimming and she's not allowed to do it, and that irritates me. And there are a lot of kids that affects, and there are a lot of kids that work really hard to make the Olympics per se, or they're trying to make the Olympics and they won't do it this year, and that may be their last shot. And so it just affects everybody personally in different ways. And so I just, it's the mom in me. I just kind of go, this sucks. It just sucks for a lot of people in different ways. And then I get an email yesterday from somebody who's like, this is all these people are going to die. This is all the people that are going to be affected and all the people that are going to die. And I'm like, how do you know that? It's like Bernie Sanders saying that, the same amount of people that died in World War II are going to die because of this. And I'm like,
is he allowed to talk?
You have a bachelor's degree in political science. Why am I listening to you?
And it's also a bachelor's degree that's like 74 years old.
Yeah.
So,
and this is the thing. And so all that fear mongering that these people are putting onto the general public is going to result in people, yes, these people are going to flood hospitals when they get the symptoms that actually can subside by being at home. These people, so when I compare it to the flu, which people get pissed off at me for too, when I get the flu, please don't email me about comparing it to the flu, because I hear you. I know people are going to email me. But when I get the flu, I stay at home and I recuperate, even if it's a really bad flu, because I've had the flu several times in my life. And I know y'all have too, right? And you stay home and you get better and you recuperate. So,
and similarly with this, 80% of people who get this, 80% at a minimum, are going to recover.
I thought it was 93%. See, I've seen more. I've
Well,
seen numbers that are
the numbers
higher.
are all over the place.
I've seen 93. I've seen 98.
The point is, though, the vast majority of people are going to recover and will not require any kind of hospitalization.
Yeah, but the
and
problem,
they're already taxed.
Yeah.
And the reason that you can no longer compare it to the flu is because of our reaction to it.
Yes.
Is no longer the same as the flu.
Exactly.
And that's what sucks, is that everybody has gone into some huge crazy panic, and now that means that we do have to worry about ending up like Italy. Italy should have been completely prepared to handle this. We should be completely prepared to handle this, but because of how the general public has reacted to the media outrage and freak out, now we're not ready to handle it. And now our healthcare systems are overloaded, and that's why we have to do these massively drastic measures like closures, which is why I understand the closures, and which I'm okay with them, because that is at this point the only way that you can stop spread.
Yeah, because people are complete lunatics. People, they get crazed, they start hoarding toilet paper because they're like, oh, I don't have to eat, but man, I have to crap. What? What are you doing?
Well, and now the grocery stores
What are you doing?
In the last 36 hours, people have made a mad run at the grocery stores for everything. So it's not even just toilet paper, it's literally everything.
FYI, milk will spoil. Just
right.
So you know.
You can quarantine.
You can quarantine and you can be there, but milk is going to go bad, just so you know. I mean, it just, people have lost their minds. And listen, I get it to some extent. I get it to some extent because they listen to these people and they're like, oh my God, we're all going to, Bernie Sanders says we're all going to die. So maybe we're all going to die. You're not going to, it's fine. You're not. I mean, it's one, just take some personal responsibility, take care of yourself, make sure you're taking care of your loved ones, watch out for each other, and and probably you're going to be okay. That's
Most people are going to be fine.
Most people are going to be okay. And just everybody take a deep breath.
And
just take a
just
deep breath.
freaking stop hoarding.
Yeah,
God,
and
it
when
makes
I
me
say
so mad.
when I say take a deep breath and calm down, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. You would not believe the emails that I got for saying that yesterday. It's like that's irresponsible, Daisy.
There's people that are expecting us to create more panic.
Yeah,
in the air.
I feel like it's not my job to do that. It's not my job. I feel like that's not irresponsible to tell people to be calm and to be adult about this and to do the best you can to take care of each other and to take care of yourselves
without hoarding. Don't hoard, because
Yeah.
that is super unhelpful. And
yeah, I mean, as meanwhile, Roger's like, this could be the zombie apocalypse. Well, we could be in day one of the apocalypse, but
it definitely feels like the weirdest, biggest thing most of us have gone through, right, in our lifetime. Like, this is a crazy, crazy time that I can't think of anything that compares to it in my lifetime. It's insane. And what's crazy, I met with my financial planner yesterday because, of course, that was on the books way before this whole catastrophe with the
I was
stock
like, why are
markets.
you doing that?
No, I was so glad I did it.
Yeah.
So glad. And he's saying there's no basis for the stock market to be doing what it's doing because the underlying economy and the foundation and the banks and all of that are so strong. And so literally it is just people losing their minds and buying into some need to panic that is causing all of this. And so people are selling stocks that are really valuable, which is crazy.
Yeah.
So like investor people start buying because this too shall pass.
Yeah.
That's the biggest takeaway.
Yeah.
This is a temporary blip.
It will. I mean, I said it on the air the other day. I kind of feel like it's kind of like a human experiment, right? Like Neil deGrasse Tyson said it on some show, and I kind of agree with him. We're living through this giant experiment, y'all, and how are we going to handle it? Well, how do you want to handle it? How are you going to handle it? Are you going to panic? Are you going to freak out? Are you going to handle it in a way where you're going to take care of yourself, and you're going to take care of others, and you're going to love each other? What are you going to do?
Everybody just love everybody.
I mean, are you going to freak out and act like a lunatic? Are you going to look at Bernie Sanders and say, yeah, you're right, 60 million of us are going to die? How does he know? How does he know? Does he have a giant crystal ball? No, he doesn't. And that guy, I'm not going to listen to about anything. He thinks that everything should be free. He's a freaking lunatic. I'm not going to listen to that guy. I'm just not gonna. And honestly, a lot of the things that the government, I'm not sure if I'm listening to them on everything either. I'm gonna go with the data that I can see, and I'm gonna try to make educated decisions on what the data that is provided and that's in front of me. I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna do the best I can to decipher what that data tells me. And I'm gonna take care of my family. I'm gonna take care of myself, and I'm gonna take care of the people that I love.
Let's do some questions because today is Friday.
Yes.
So I need to bring it in because I'm blind when it comes to reading things far away.
It is pajama day.
It
Somebody
is pajama
asked
day.
that. It's
Yeah,
pajama day
because
here at MS.
It's World Sleep Day.
Yes.
So we were asked to dress in pajamas, and that's why.
Amazon is out of toilet paper.
Everybody is. Everybody is, and that is idiotic in every way.
Like, why?
I mean, seriously, people.
What is the deal?
I just can't.
Yeah, I don't understand.
We only have 10 more years anyway, according to AOC.
Right? So what does it matter? She shouldn't be freaking out about it, and Bernie shouldn't either. Why is Bernie concerned?
Everything's fine. Everything is going to be just fine. Fear is evil and engulfs people.
Yeah, and a lot of this has become so political. I saw the segment on The View yesterday. Elizabeth Hasselbeck came back to guest host. She was great on it. She was so great, and man, those women just attacked her for even saying.
I can't believe she came back.
Well, she's awesome, but they just attacked her for even having the audacity to say that the president is handling this in a very, in a good way. In a good way. He's making bold decisions. He did the stuff with China at the very beginning. People called him racist for doing what he did, and he made the right decisions, y'all. It could be a lot worse than it is right now.
Why are you buying books from the left?
I don't know what that.
What books are you talking
I don't
about?
know what you mean.
What in the
I'm not
world?
Sure.
Getting my Amazon toilet paper tomorrow.
Did it
Okay,
to
well, I
people?
hope you didn't hoard because that's idiotic and you shouldn't do
Yeah.
that.
Can you have guests in the studio? Probably not. I don't know if now they're going to allow that.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah,
we don't usually have them anyway.
We do.
So.
We do every once in a while.
I mean, everyone's.
Yeah.
It's not like a regular part of our show, though.
But it used to be if people wanted to come in and watch our show, we'd be like, yeah, come on in. But I don't know if our executive producer would allow it now. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, things could change here a lot.
Yeah, my daughter's school closed next week. Done. I mean, everything is closed here. Everything.
I have not seen Tucker Carlson's report. Somebody said he's spot on.
Yeah, I have to watch that.
Bernie has lots of toilet paper at all of his homes.
Yes, at all 3 of his homes that we've paid for. God.
See, somebody likes your $12 jams.
Do you like my $12 jammies from JCPenney? They were on sale, you guys. They had the huge sale yesterday. I was so excited. I got some spring ones, too, that are so cute. It's like little frilly pink ones that are so cute. They were like $9.
Take probiotics and vitamin C.
I heard that
it's
zinc
fine.
lozenges, too. I read that. You know, you never know. Listen, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it.
Why are Hanks and Rita Wilson getting it newsworthy? They're just people. Right, but they're celebrities that everybody knows. And so when they recover, which they absolutely will, and they're probably not even going to have severe symptoms, then hopefully people will be like, oh, maybe this isn't so bad.
And they're in their 60s, and he has diabetes. So that is a pre-existing condition. He is immune compromised. So when he does recover, that will be a big deal, right?
I hope so. I hope that people see that and are like, okay, everything's going to be fine.
Exactly.
Saw my neighbor scooting across the lawn. Must be out of toilet paper. Oh
you know what somebody
he
said?
meant scooting across the lawn.
Somebody said, I hope that when this blows up, this doesn't push us into socialized healthcare. I hope that it's just the opposite.
Yeah.
This should steer people away from socialized healthcare. That would be a complete freaking disaster.
Are you too scared to sit this close to each other? No, I'm not.
No.
Because we're not sick.
No, it's fine.
I just want to see someone walking around with toilet paper rubber band face mask on. It's the toilet paper thing, man. It's so dumb. So dumb.
Was there a third chick back in the day? No, there's never been a third chick.
we've had writers that have worked for us, but there's never been like a third chick.
No,
Unless you count Nikki Haley, who asked to be the third chick.
She did. She's the honorary third chick. We've never had a third chick. I didn't see the FedEx thing. Somebody write the FedEx thing again, because I want to see what you said about FedEx.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, stop the panic, people. We will survive this. Right? I mean, it's like...
I don't think vodka on its own is a good hand sanitizer. I mean...
Vodka, it doesn't work. It's isopropyl alcohol or witch hazel.
And you need to have like 70% or 60% or some sort of percent. Yeah, that's another thing you can't buy right now because people are idiots.
What, isopropyl alcohol?
Or just sanitizer.
You can't. I'm sure witch hazel's off the shelves, too. You guys, Target is just, like, empty of everything. It's so dumb.
Don't touch your face.
Oh, I'm touching it. I'm touching it.
I know.
Touching my face.
I've touched it like 72 times during this broadcast alone.
It's fine. Whatever.
Should I cancel my cruise in July? No. Do not cancel anything because I do believe that the warm weather is going to help this, and I really do believe that by midsummer we're going to... Listen, China is already on the decline of this,
I don't believe them, though. I don't. See, I disagree with you on this, too.
I think we're
I don't
fine
believe
by
a
summer.
word that China says. I think they're full of absolute shit.
I just really feel confident about warm weather. You know why? Because summer is perfect in every way.
Listen, I love summer, but I don't believe China right now. And they're like, oh, it's over. Really?
I
Y'all
don't think
eat
it's
dogs.
over.
You guys eat wolf puppies. I don't believe a word they say. I'm sorry, I don't. I think they're full of crap. I don't think it's over there. I don't. I think that it may have leveled off, but they're like, oh, it's completely over. No, it's not.
I didn't think that they were saying it was completely over, but the decline in cases is that's what they're reporting on.
That's great.
And they took strict measures to contain, right, and prevent further spread, and that is apparently what seems to work, and that's why I'm down to clown with it. But yeah, I just feel good about summer. Don't cancel anything. There's no reason to cancel until you know, right? July is still a long ways off.
Just get travel insurance.
Well, you can't get it now. You can't get travel insurance.
You can't buy travel insurance now?
No one's going to insure you now. No way. At least not for this kind of thing. They're not going to be like, oh, if you change your mind because of a virus that everybody knows about, there's no way you're going to be able to get it now. So if you don't already have it, then you're probably out of luck.
That sucks.
Yeah, you should definitely.
That totally sucks.
We're supposed to fly to Indy. I'm hoping it doesn't get canceled. I didn't see when.
April?
Oh, April?
It's probably going to get canceled. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. She's very, very positive about the whole thing's not being canceled in April. Everything opening back up like a big flower.
Not in April. I don't think it will in April.
Yeah,
but by
you
summer.
thought schools would open back up in April?
Well, that's what they're saying, and if there is some, prevention of spread, maybe. Yeah. I don't know.
Not going to happen.
I feel like school ends at the end of May anyway, so why not?
They will
just
be
leave
closed.
it?
They will be closed through the rest of the year.
Not through the oh, you mean the school year?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
They will be closed through the
Not
rest
like
of the
the
school
calendar
year.
year.
They are not opening back up after spring break. They are not.
Most cruise companies giving you a year to take a cruise now. I work at a travel agency. Well, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm sure they want people
Yeah.
to still get on cruises.
I saw part of the podcast with Joe Rogan and that dude, and he made it sound like we're in dire, yeah. But there again, the whole Joe Rogan thing and the people, I can't. You guys, yeah, he had somebody on that was talking about.
I saw little bits and
Yeah.
pieces of it. How come they're not hoarding lines for the corona? What? Hoarding limes.
Limes.
I said limes.
Limes.
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, now I don't even know what's left in the grocery stores because everyone has gone completely batshit at the grocery stores in the last 36 hours. I don't even want to know what's there now. I just want to be able to get some goldfish, some flavor blasted goldfish.
Yeah.
Because if I don't have flavor blasted goldfish in stock
then
in
she
my
will
house,
be batshit.
I will be losing my mind.
That's when she goes
I
crazy.
eat those like it's my job.
That's when the panic really sets in. Okay?
You'll know it's time to really panic.
When those go away and Instagram goes down. Okay? That's when she becomes
Then I am done.
joink. That's it. That's when it
It's
goes down
over.
for real, everybody.
For real. I gotta have my flavor blasted goldfish.
Exactly.
I think we need to live our lives.
Right?
We do,
We
but I think
do.
it's fine to avoid large crowds. I think that's
Yeah, but
sensible.
you know what? Like when our governor, no offense, because you know I love Eric, but when he's like, nobody more than 250 people. Okay, so what happens at 248?
Well, I mean,
What happens when you have like
cutoff.
240? But what happens when there's like 225? Like what's gonna... Come on.
Well, and how do you enforce that, right? Like, how do you
Yeah.
say you cannot gather in groups of larger than 250? What? How do I know restaurants can monitor
Like,
how
what
many
is the
people-
deal with that? Like, do you start arresting people? Come on. What? Come
I mean,
on,
that's-
government.
yeah,
This is
that's
where
okay.
government, I just look at government and go, y'all are dumb for real. And it's just...
But I mean, I get the pressure that they feel to do something.
But they have to pick a random number. Then just say stop it. Just say shut everything down. But 250 people or more, you're going to get the virus. Really? What about 142?
I feel so bad
Am
for
I
like
gonna be
anybody
safe?
who's planned like a big wedding or
Yeah.
anything like that. That really,
Good
there's
Lord.
so many things that are
It's just
impacted.
the dumbest thing ever.
Over half the U.S. cases in the 3 most democratic cities. So weird. Oh, I didn't know that. Did not know that.
I heard coffee filters.
are the new toilet paper.
They are. People are going to
Listen,
start...
you can just use tissue, regular tissue. Like
People
if
are
you
going
have
to
a
start
supply of
resort to like
those.
washcloths and start putting those in the washing machine.
I think you can still buy. I think you can still buy like Kleenex. You could always just have a stock of Kleenex, I suppose, because people are insane. This is all a test run if Bernie becomes president. Like for real, the stock market to me, it is a test run.
The stock market and also what communism feels like.
Mm.
Us being like stuck in our homes and government telling us what to do.
Yeah, you know, on Fox and Friends, when they were talking about the run on the grocery stores, they were talking to a woman who's in Italy right now in quarantine. It's a friend of one of the Fox peoples, and she's there, and she was describing what life is like. And so she said grocery stores and pharmacies are open. That's it. That's the only thing that's open. And even at grocery stores, there's lines because they will only allow a small handful of people into the grocery store at a time. And even if you're one of those people that makes it in, you have to be at least 6 feet away from the next person. So it's there's hugely long lines at the grocery stores because they don't allow a lot of people in at once. And I can see that happening here. You know? I mean, that's the thing, is you can see that kind of stuff happening.
Yeah. Somebody said my 88-year-old, I think it was Julie, she said her 88-year-old mom is upset that church is canceled. And I can see that. I actually, my church, they have online service too that streams when they have their regular service. It streams also simultaneously. And so my church put out a thing last night that said we're not having regular church. We're just doing the streaming services, which I'm like, all right, that's cool. I can just watch it in my jammies. Watch it in my jammies this weekend.
Oh my gosh, empty shelves in stores. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nutso right now. Rationing. So stores are rationing tissue and cleaning supplies. I mean, seriously? Do people out there think they're the only ones that need to clean their homes and to clean others?
Yes.
Come on, people.
Yes.
Don't be such selfish jerks.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you guys are selfish jerks. Some of you might be. I don't know. I'm just saying people in general need to stop it. Because the hoarding is making me absolutely insane.
Yeah, it's happening.
Colleges are closed, but college bars are packed. I mean, see? I just don't.
It doesn't make any sense, right?
We love the streaming service at church. Yeah, those things, that's handy. Very, very handy. Glad I live in a small town. I don't know. will help. I'm
It
assuming it will.
probably will help.
Especially if you're not relying on public transportation. That would
Is
be
anybody
really
still
hard.
traveling like by car someplace like for spring break? Because I am. We're still going. We're still going to our little ranch for spring break.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't.
Yeah, there's no
'Cause that's
reason.
just-
We're gonna go by car. We're not changing our lives for that.
Are they going to stop mail service? No, I don't think that they would stop mail service. They may change how they operate.
We live in faith, not fear. So come to church. There you go.
Well, if churches aren't allowing you to come, then I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, but her pastor said that they are.
Oh, okay. I see.
Mhm.
Our Publix limited Lysol products to 2 items per customer, which is great. I mean, if that's what needs to happen
Yeah.
to get to calm people down, I think that's absolutely right. The right thing to
Yeah.
do.
I think people are starting to say, hey, listen, I have 2 canisters of Lysol. I will trade you for a 68 Camaro. That's what people are starting to do. This is what we're doing now.
And the fact is that they
And
can.
actually, I'll do that. If anybody has a 68 Camaro out there, is that what you want, honey? If I know my husband's watching, is that what you wanted? Because if that's what you want, if anybody out there has a 68 Camaro, I want to get that for my husband for his birthday. I have 2 canisters of Lysol. I'm
What's
willing to
going
trade. Willing to trade. Also, I'll throw in some toilet paper.
You guys want to come to my party?
What
For the
party?
party.
I'm having a party of 251 people. Location to be determined.
So I was just saying that. I was just saying, what do they do? Like, is it healthier to have like 245 people? Oh my god.
Very Soviet strongman like.
It's very strange. Like the government is so weird.
But I
It's
know
so weird.
there's people that are like on Twitter. They're like, "Well, how can they stop our right to assemble?" And that's like against the Constitution. And if you're a person seriously that just wants to assemble just to be a dick,
That's it.
I know, like
That's
rethink
rough.
your
That's
entire
rough.
life.
That's rough.
That's so
hey,
dumb.
hi everybody, meet Dick.
I mean, come on.
Meet
But
him.
what's he gonna do? Is he
I
gonna
know.
show up and
They're
arrest
gonna-
me?
they're
I
gonna
know.
arrest
He
you.
can't do anything.
They're
But
gonna
the point
totally-
is, why would you want to do that? Like,
Because
why?
he wants to
Come at me,
he
brah.
wants to practice his constitutional
God.
rights.
Everyone
That's
is
what he
just,
wants
everyone's
to
being
do.
jerks.
Rob's having a party this weekend, you guys, with
251 people.
251
Oh.
people. That's what he's doing.
All right, we need to go because I know we're supposed to get like pictures taken.
Yeah,
of
in our
PJs.
jammies. We have to go get pictures taken in our jammies, you guys.
So just don't hoard. Don't touch your face.
yeah.
Just breathe. Take
Everybody,
care of yourselves.
everybody just calm down. Everybody just,
hunker down. We'll get through it.
love each other. It's cool. It's cool, you guys.
It's gonna be fine.
It's not going to be like World War II. It's nothing all like World War II. I assure you that Bernie wasn't in it. He's old enough to be, but he was not in World War II.
Not in it.
Mm-mm. No.
Anyway, bring it in.
Bring it in, everybody. Bring it in. Here we go.
See, this is a fine kind of hug. 'cause
Right?
we're not
It's a
actually
good
touching.
hug. It's a virtual hug, so no one's going to get the coronavirus. It's all good.
Just do the normal things.
Yeah, everybody
Calm
wash your
down.
hands. Wash your
Wash your
hands,
hands.
and then do like the fist bumps or
The
whatever.
elbow touches.
You can blow a kiss. Just don't blow too hard because you may get
Droplets.
some droplets that fly out of there.
Stay away from the
It's
droplets.
fine. Everybody just
Oh my god.
smile on your face.
That's right.
Good.
All
You
right.
guys have a great weekend. Bye. Bye.